Hi garden friends, welcome to the channel. I'm Era and this is Gardening on Purpose. Today I want to do a quick video on a plant that I bought a couple days ago, and I wanted to add to the garden for some structure. I do have some of these already at my side yard, but none in the backyard. And one of the reasons I want to do that is that when winter comes, when that cold hits, there's not going to be much going on out here. There's going to be pretty much one or two plants that's going to still stay up, that's evergreen, but everything else will be going to sleep. And I really want to get the garden to be a 4 seasons garden. I don't want the garden to look like there's like nothingness come December, January, and February. So I've been working towards buying more plants that's either going to be evergreen or actually going to be surviving the winter enough and even flowering. So I have this wintergreen boxwood in some garden beds in my side yard, which I need to show you guys. And I've had those a year and a half, and they have grown. I bought them the very same size of these, which is a 2.5 quart from, I'm thinking I bought it from Lowe's. This is Lowe's. And these were only $9.98. And these grow really well for me. They say they're a foundation hedge, but I have them out in the open on the west side of the house, and they are very happy there. And the reason why I put them in the west side of the house is because I really don't go to the west side of the house too often. And I want to put something out there where I don't have to constantly keep going there to look after it. And it's been really working great. But in the backyard now, I need some more of these because I really like how the side yard is looking. So this is the backyard. And as you can see, I'll point out what's actually gonna stay up when winter comes. Those bright chartreuse guys there, those 1, 2, 3, 4, these are sunshine ligustrums. They will stay, they will shed a little bit, but they will stay up. They won't go to sleep. They're evergreen. And I've been really happy with these. I bought these in a 2-gallon container a year and a half ago, and they have just been looking fabulous. So the only thing about them is that when it gets cold, they will lose some leaves, not all, but they will stay up. So these guys will stay in the garden when it gets cold. In this entire bed right here, only they will stay up. The barberry will lose its leaves, the hibiscus will lose its leaves, the chase will lose its, everybody will lose their leaves. So I really need to get more evergreens in here. There's an evergreen right there. I think that's in a Leland cypress. I just put it there. It's not going to stay there. I just put it there because I just don't know where to put it. I bought it on clearance for like $4 a year ago, and I just shoved it in there, and it has grown. So I'm really happy about that, but it needs to move because it doesn't belong there. It's just going to get too big. But that will stay up at least for another year. And then I do have this Tom Thumb that I bought also on clearance at Lowe's. I bought this guy at Lowe's, and it was, I mean, the container was broken, the roots were out, and I still picked it up. I actually went to the counter and I asked them if I could get it for less than what they were trying to get me. I think it was going to end up being $7, I think. And I was like, wow, this is really looking rough. Can I get it for $4? And the guy was like, I'm sorry, no. But look at her now, looking really nice. So that will stay up as well. In this garden bed, other than the Tom Thumb and the sunshine ligustrum, the color guard yucca might stay. This guy here. When I bought these, I was very unhappy because the seller showed a picture of them looking really nice and flush, and then when they got to me, they were like little babies. But look at them now. They really are happy where they are, and they should stay up. Other than that, I have my agave plant, which you guys know I bought in when I went to a nursery a couple of weeks ago. Still deciding if I want to keep it in the container. I might keep it in the container because if and when I do move from this place, I'm taking it with me and I don't want to have to struggle to dig it out, and it might not make it when it's time to dig it out. So I'm going to leave it in the container. That's the status of today, as of today. Don't know what's going to change, but the agave right there, the Adams, the color guard yucca, that one right there, the sunshine ligustrum, and those will stay up. Everybody else will go to sleep. Same thing right here. Most of these guys will go to sleep. Veronica will go to sleep. Daisies, coneflowers, coreopsis, salvia, Montauk daisy, rudbeckia, autumn joy sedum going to sleep. So I really, really need more evergreens in the yard. Another evergreen over here that I planted, and they were distressed when I planted them, and I'm really hoping they come through for me, are these Elaeagnus. These is Olive Martini Elaeagnus. I bought these at Lowe's full price. They were supposedly supposed to be fast growers because I really wanted to put something here between me and my neighbor, but they're not growing as fast as they were advertised. So I'm not really happy with them, but I'm gonna keep on keeping on and leaving them there. They should be evergreen, and as you can see, some of them lost their leaves. I mean, we got that cold in December and even evergreen suffered, so that's what's going on with those. Otherwise, the canna lilies, the roses, the hibiscus, the elephant ears, the lamb's ear are all gonna go to sleep. So definitely need more evergreen. So which is why I bought that wintergreen. Now they're really, really small right now, and I don't need to buy a humongous evergreen to prove anything. I can buy these little baby ones here. And also one of the reasons I wanted to buy those is because within these separate beds that I have here, I need to put something evergreen in the middle. So what I'm going to end up doing is taking out one of those Veronicas out the middle and put one of those evergreen wintergreen boxwoods in there. So I'm going to put one here, and you guys remember this garden bed. Still haven't decided what I'm doing, but I'm definitely now going to put a boxwood in the center of it so that when everybody dies back, it will be something out here to look at, because there's nothing worse than looking out the window and there's nothing to look at but, you know, nothing. So that's why I wanted to put those boxwoods. So back to the boxwoods. These guys here, they don't grow slow. I think these might be Korean, the Korean boxwoods, based on what I read. I am not 100% sure, but what I do know about the Korean boxwoods is that they grow faster than the British and the American and the Japanese, I think, from what I read. I'm hoping I read that correctly. But this is the wintergreen boxwood. Well, yes, it says Koreana wintergreen right there. There we go. Korean. So it is the Korean boxwood, and this one grows really, really fast. And I'll actually show you what it looks like in the side yard. So I got 3 of these, one to put in each of those circular garden beds. One right there, one in there, and then one up there. I'll probably go back and buy someone, put a different type of evergreen in those larger beds. Because you see how big those beds are? When there's nothing there, it's going to look like a wasteland. So I really need to put something, especially the bottom one. The top one at least has the sunshine ligustrums, but the bottom one does not. Okay, so let me show you guys the side yard. So this is that same boxwood a year and a half later in the side yard. It is double the size. So I'm really happy with that, which is why I'm going to put that in the other spaces. This one here, still a work in progress, so you'll see a lot of bare ground on the side yard. But look at that very same Korean boxwood. Look at all this new growth right here. This is all new growth. It has doubled in size in a year and a half. So I'm really happy, and I'm going to use it. Same thing here. Looks good. And this yard, this side yard gets, it's really interesting. This side yard, part of it gets shade, part of it gets full sun, part of it gets part sun. It's really strange. And I need to do a video to show you guys my actual side yard. There's another boxwood right here. Same one, as you can see, still has the tag on it. Wintergreen still has a tag on it right there. Double in size only after a year and a half. So I definitely want to put this one in the backyard. And this has really helped me out so far because my side yard needs so much work. I have put the boxwoods just as structure so I can actually see where I'm working with. I haven't bought enough plants. I need to fill in some of these beds, but that's another story. So it's really cool right now. So I should put at least one in the ground, especially the one up here. I don't want to take this Veronica out yet. Even though the box was going to go there, it's still blooming. I don't want to mess with that. I'm going to wait until it gets cooler. But this one here, I might just put it in right now. I have some stone top, what's it called? Snow cap daisies there that I was thinking I was going to put here, but they're definitely not going to go here now. I'm going to put the wintergreen boxwood, one of them, in this bed. Okay, so it's in the ground. And I usually mound my plants up because I have clay, so my stuff is not flush. It's up a little, like 1.5 inches above the grade, and then I will just mulch it. So now look how it looks. There's something that's gonna be green when all these guys go away. So this one is part sun, like I said earlier, 3 to 6 hours of sun. And it'll grow 3 to 4 feet high, which is perfect because I don't want like a big evergreen in the yard. There's just not enough space for that, and I don't want to block anything out. So this will be perfect. It's hardy down to zone 4, and I put it in the ground. The ground is kind of wet, and it's supposed to rain tonight too, so I'm not gonna water it yet. I'm going to let the rain do that, and I'm going to mulch that. So that's the wintergreen boxwood. This is the Korean boxwood that I'm using to create some structure in the garden and to have something when winter comes. So that's one. And I might put another one in here. Don't know where yet. It might be in the front because it's going to be low, and everybody here in this bed is going to be high growing, but I don't know yet. But I definitely gonna put another one here, but I definitely don't want to rip out this Veronica yet. Anyway, guys, let me know what you think. Let me know if you have this boxwood. I know of baby gem, which I don't have, but once I got wintergreen, I loved it so much, I just stuck with it. So let me know what you think. Let me know if you have wintergreen, if you have Korean boxwoods generally, how it's doing. Let me know if you have any questions, comments. Please like, please share, please subscribe. Please tell somebody about the channel, and I will see you on the next video. Thank you, guys. Bye-bye.